You're just starting your morning with an introduction to the Greater Chicago Food Depository's work to end hunger throughout Cook County.
Yeah, together with a robust partner network of food pantries, soup kitchens, volunteers, donors, and advocates, they work to ensure all neighbors have access to the food they need to thrive.
Such important work here in the city and all across our area. Darius Johnson has a closer look inside, and Darius, looks like that stockroom is just packed with stuff in there.
I mean, this warehouse is essentially filled to the brim. While that is a good thing, it also just really speaks to the need here in the city of Chicago. At least 1 in 5 families here in the city are experiencing food insecurity, and that is why the Greater Chicago Food Depository, oh my gosh, you guys, I still need coffee, it is early. That is why they are working to get all of this food into those households. Joining me this morning is Jose de Santiago. Jose, remind me your title one more time.
Senior Director of Warehousing and Transportation.
All right, talk to me a little bit. Where are we right now? This is your warehouse. You all have food everywhere.
Yeah, so we are on our shipping docks right now. We're getting ready to distribute about 400,000 pounds of food out to pantries and partners across the Cook County area. We've got a mix of about 40% produce. What you're looking at right now is all the dry goods that are getting ready to ship out. We have 30 drivers getting ready to prepare to hit the road out here in Chicago. Yeah.
Talk to me a little bit about the need. I know while you all are grateful to have this space, you all are grateful to have all of this food here, it really speaks to the need of those here in the city of Chicago, and it speaks to the extreme food insecurity that people are experiencing.
Yeah, for sure. Last year, we distributed about 120 million pounds of food. We're on track to do just as much, if not more, because the need is growing, and the need will continue to grow. So the work that we're doing here at the Food Depository continues to be amplified by what our neighbors and our partners out in Chicago need.
Where are you all getting a lot of the food from? Talk to me about that.
Yeah, it's a mix of government funded food through donations, purchasing product, and through just regular donations, donations of bread, donations of meat, donations of produce, whatever it takes to get the food out to neighbors in need.
All right. Talk to me. I know we are going to be moving on to the dock later on. Talk to me. What are they going to be getting ready to do when we get ready to go to that dock? I know they're going to be getting ready to possibly take some of the food out to some of the different neighborhoods that really need it.
Yeah, for sure. Our drivers are getting ready to load up these trucks. Each truck loaded up with about 24,000 pounds of food going out to the 700 partners across the Cook County area.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much, Jose. I really appreciate it. All right, you guys, we are going to show you a lot more coming up right here from the Greater Chicago Food Depository. We're going to show you their entire operation and how they are working to fight food insecurity here in the city of Chicago. We're live in Archer Heights this morning. I'm Darius Johnson. Ladies, back to you.
We're jumpstarting your morning with an introduction to the Greater Chicago Food Depository's work to end hunger all over Cook County, where 1 in 5 families is experiencing food insecurity. So very important work being done here, but it's a huge undertaking. So our Darius Johnson is there getting a closer look at the operations. And Darius, just from what we heard from you earlier, this is such a big undertaking to feed families all over.
Yes, indeed, Audrina. I mean, just look at how big this warehouse is. This is where they house all of their dry foods. And even if you take a look right here, you can see where they have some of the fruit out here that is ready to be able to be loaded onto a lot of these trucks that are then going to be delivered to a lot of food pantries throughout the Cook County area. We have a lot of people actively coming through here right now. Good morning, sir. How are you? Take a look at this right here. You can see where this truck is being loaded, and it's going to be heading out to a food pantry. There are about 850 different pantries that they work with across the city of Chicago, across the Cook County area. One of those is with Live Your Dreams Foundation. That's where Chris Smith is. Chris, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. How you doing? How you doing?
Good, good. Chris, talk to us a little bit. You all are going to be receiving some of the food from these trucks. You all get one of these trucks every week to be able to take this food to someone's home who really needs it. Talk to us about that.
I think people have misconceptions about food pantries, and what happens is when the food comes to us to help out our neighbors, and so 1 in 5 people in Cook County are experiencing some form of food insecurity, so we're able to help our neighbors kind of close that gap. So we look at it as like an economic hit, economic help. When people come in, if they last $50 to $100, where you may have to spend it on bills or food, we can help alleviate that stress on you. So I think that's the part that helps us help the neighborhood and the community.
Talk to us about how important that is. We know there are some people that may not understand that you getting down to your last dollars, or the only money that you have left is the money to be able to pay your bills, and you're choosing between food and those bills. So if you're able to talk to us about the people who are coming to the pantry to be able to get these goods, get these items to feed their families or feed themselves.
I think it's really important because the people that's coming, some of them have 2 jobs. They got kids at home, they got 2 jobs. And so it's not like they're just waiting around for handouts. They literally need that last little bit of help to get through the month. So we're able, every week, Wednesday and Thursday, 4 to 6, you come to Chicago Collegiate, 2nd floor at 118th in Indiana, and all the other pantries in the area, and you'll be able to like literally kind of close that gap between where you need to be and where you want to be. Like, you know, so I think just helping people out has been one of the best things that we could possibly do. And the food bank and the Chicago Food Depository has been the biggest help in this city to helping people close that gap between hunger and being fully satisfied in the home. Yeah.
Chris, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. You all just heard everything from Chris right there. He gave you the location. He told you where you need to go. If you're watching this story and you're one of those people that are experiencing food insecurity, all you have to do is show up there, show up to other pantries in your neighborhood to get exactly what you need to feed your family. We're live here at the Greater Chicago Food Depository. I'm Darius Johnson. Audrina, back to you.
Darius, so cool to see inside of this operation to help so many. Thank you for that report. We'll see you a little bit later this morning.
It was 8:42. We are jump-starting your morning with an introduction to the Greater Chicago Food Depository's work to end hunger throughout Cook County, where 1 in 5 households is now experiencing food insecurity. Our Darius Johnson is live there with a closer look at how all of this works. And Darius, I have to say, you look fantastic.
You know, thank you, Marissa. I really appreciate it. I try. I do the best that I can. We are inside the kitchen here at the Greater Chicago Food Depository. Oh my gosh, it's been a morning. Just look at all of this. They are creating food for people who really need it. This is going to go out to our food pantries here in the city of Chicago, here in Cook County. And joining me right now this morning is Executive Chef Michael Goss. Chef, talk to me a little bit about where we are right now, exactly what they're whipping up, and these nutritionist meals that you all are creating to be able to go to people who need it.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us in the kitchen. Our team is working on one component of many meals that they're producing. We're producing about 3,000 meals on a daily basis. So we have a number of recipes going on right now, but we have bacon pan kits for rice that'll be going out and packed out later today to be distributed in the near future.
It is not easy to create 3,000 meals a day. So talk to me about what goes into it. Talk to me about the prep. Talk to me about the hard work that they do in this kitchen and how you all are really coming up with the certain meals that you all find to be best to be flash frozen and then transported to the pantries.
It certainly is hard work. It's a lot of careful planning, careful procurement of healthful ingredients. It's really about a focus on doing things from scratch with freshness in mind. Really, it comes to the team being incredibly dedicated, incredibly focused, and really building processes that allow us to make as much food as possible.
Michael, we have about 45 seconds left. Talk to me about what this means, what this work really means for you as the executive chef here at the Greater Chicago Food Depository, helping create some of these meals that are going to people who are experiencing food insecurity here in the city of Chicago.
It's about the mission. We believe food is a basic human right, and that's why we are here. We want to ensure that we're helping who we can with nutrition and, of course, delicious, fresh food in mind, so that individuals that are facing barriers and are food insecure really have some positivity and some hope in their life through the meals that we're providing.
All right, perfect. Chef Michael, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Once again, as I mentioned, 3,000 meals are prepped and created inside this kitchen daily with the help of all the workers who you see in here right now. These meals are then flash frozen and then they are transported to more than 800 pantries in the city of Chicago. Again, all of this is helping those families, 1 in 5 family households that are fighting and that are experiencing food insecurity here in Cook County. We're live here at the Greater Chicago Food Depository this morning. I'm Darius Johnson. Marissa, back to you.
Darius, thank you so much for giving us a look into how all of the magic happens there at the depository.